is a quick follow-up video for a second look I took at the MDR10RBT Bluetooth headphones from Sony. I initially reviewed these in an earlier video, like a headphone roundup with two other headphones. And when I first heard these, I had initially discarded them as having horrible audio quality, which in their default mode they do. Actually, I found out from a couple commenters that there are 3 different audio settings on this. You get the first Bluetooth audio codec used, which is SBC. Then the next level is AAC, and then the final it actually is aptX, which is the highest quality Bluetooth audio codec you can get right now. And supposedly that streams at CD audio quality, a pretty high, I guess a higher bit rate. And the reason why I didn't see it is because in the instruction manual, it's barely visible that there has these optional audio settings. You actually have to go to this website and look at this help guide that you can get online. So once I did that, I figured out how to turn the audio settings on higher level. It comes at the default lowest level, so to move it up in quality, as you're turning the power on, you hold down the plus volume button. And then when you do that, you'll see it cycle through some lights here. It does blue, red, and then it tells you this slow blue beeps of what level it is. So 1 for lowest, and then 3 blinks when it's on the highest audio level setting. So I did that, and on the medium audio level settings, you should know if you're looking for Bluetooth headphones for iOS devices like an iPad or iPhone, these aren't going to be your best bet because those don't support aptX technology, aptX. I'm not really sure how it's called. However, if you're streaming from a laptop like a MacBook, which is what I tested on a MacBook Air, that does have aptX built in, so you will get the highest possible audio level. The problem with these is when I did turn them on AAC, it was, I would say, a good 40% improvement listening to iOS devices. And then going up to aptX, it was probably another, 15%. So definitely a huge improvement in the initial default audio quality. But, I have a Tidal subscription which streams at FLAC, and that's 1411 bit rate. So that's pretty high quality, about pretty much CD quality is about the most you can really get from streaming music. And I listened to these headphones with that, and honestly I still wasn't impressed. Audio quality was definitely better overall, but it still sounded a little bit compressed, especially on the high end. And then bass was just too boomy for me. It just didn't really sound clear. It was really still not impressed with these, even after making those adjustments. And I think for $200, it definitely didn't sound like worth $200 to me. I think for that price, if you're willing to spend that kind of money, there's definitely some other better wireless Bluetooth options out there, I think, for headphones. And I've tested a few different Bluetooth headphones, and I'm starting to think that the audio quality just not really there when it comes to Bluetooth. If you're really into listening to music, I think you should really think about going with a wired headset. It's obviously not as convenient, but I guess it's the trade-off between what you get with audio quality and the convenience of not having to deal with wires. I really was looking for some Bluetooth headphones, but now I'm starting to lean towards probably just get something with wires. You save money and a little bit less convenient, but you can get something that's going to sound way better than any Bluetooth headset or Bluetooth headphones that you can get, in my opinion. And I've tried out the $500 Momentum Wireless, and even those were lacking to me. But one other negative thing about these is when I was gaming, and when you have these on any of the higher audio settings, and it's more noticeable with the aptX setting, the highest audio setting, there is some lag and some latency with the processing in the headphones. So that was a bummer. When I was playing real racing on my iPad, I could notice when I was running into walls and hitting other cars, there was like a second delay, maybe a half a second to a full second. So anyways, that's it. That's just a quick second look. I wanted to give another follow-up to the sound quality of these because people were commenting saying I'm an idiot for not knowing about the higher level sound quality, which I kind of was because I should have known about that when I reviewed them. But nevertheless, I still wouldn't recommend these. I'm going to still kind of look for some better headphones. Probably going to end up going with a wired set, but anyway, for what it's worth, if you have an iOS device, or really if you're looking for wireless headphones, I wouldn't get these Sonys. So that's just my opinion. Thanks a lot for watching this. Just a quick follow-up video, not really produced very well probably. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.